Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm here with Darko. Darko is the founder of really cool coffee place here in Belgrade, which is called Forum. And we're right here, right now, and we're gonna talk about how did Darko come up with this cool idea to open the coffee place and his journey. Thank you, Darko, a lot for taking the time and to talk to me. Yeah.
Thank you for having
yeah.
me, and
I appreciate it a lot. And you had an incredible journey opening this really nice, cozy place. And let's maybe start. Can you explain why did you decide to open coffee place?
Maybe I should just go back a little bit in time and explain my experience with coffee, I guess.
Actually, this one is really good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
This is the tea that Darko made for me.
Yeah, so this is a chai recipe that I got from a cafe in Australia where
really?
I grew up.
Oh.
So I started working with coffee when I finished high school. It was my university job, so I would always just work on the weekends and stuff like that. So
while you were studying uni?
Yeah, correct. But I ended up studying a long time, and I took some breaks from uni and went back. But in total, maybe I was 8 or 9 years in hospitality. And most of that was in cafes as a barista, but I had some experience in bars and restaurants, but mostly as a barista. And then when I finally finished my degrees, I came here to reconnect with my roots, revisit my past.
Were you born in Serbia?
No, I was born in Bosnia, and we migrated to Australia as refugees in '95 with my family.
How old were you?
I was 8.
8?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was quite young, but then...
So when you moved to Australia, you didn't know English, right?
No. It was kind of just unplanned. We didn't know anything about Australia, so we just basically moved with the clothes that we had, and that's it. My parents worked hard to make a life for us there, and we finished our studies. Me and my brother had moved away a little bit earlier. He found a job in Denmark, and he was living there for 9 years. But I stayed in Australia, but I traveled a lot through Europe. I lived in Berlin and in Denmark with my brother for some time.
Where?
In Berlin.
In Berlin.
For a year.
Did you like it?
It was really amazing experience. This was in 2013, but this was always a 1-year thing that I had with a working visa, and I was never planning to stay there. So that was it was a cool experience, but at that time I still didn't finish all my studies, and then I moved back to Australia to complete university. So when I'd finally finished, I came here, as I said, and I also planned to come here for a year, just like in Berlin. But I don't know, something just kind of kept me here. It clicked. It felt right somehow, and so now I'm here 8 years.
Oh, so 8 years ago you just came,
for
you planned
to
stay for a year, and then just happened.
And 8 years later, just like that, but the issue here is always work-wise, careers, etc. It's a lot more restricted and limited options. Initially I was doing some various jobs in IT companies, content writing and various other administrative roles, but that wasn't so fulfilling. But at the same time, living in Melbourne, which is quite really a big city for coffee. It's very
Yeah.
well known.
Like, do you know what is population in Melbourne?
Yes, I think close to 5 million, maybe
Oh.
4.5 million.
So it's like almost 5 times bigger than Belgrade, because Belgrade is something like million and two.
Yeah. So it's quite
Yeah.
quite a lot bigger. But its coffee culture was so. I don't understand
Advanced.
how it became like that. You know, what it's. I guess Europeans had brought this coffee culture there, particularly Italians and Greeks after the World War. But then I guess because there's a high standard of living and it's quite competitive, that coffee eventually.
What do they like in Melbourne for coffee? Do they like V60s or?
Yes, they do. But actually, like a lot of the milk coffees are very popular. Flat white originates from Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
There's
that.
there's a bit of a rivalry between New Zealand and Australia
Oh, really?
with this, and so some claim that it's New Zealand, others claim it's Australia.
But they're really close.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But yeah, they're so anyway, at least it's from that part of the world, and a lot of barista champions are from that part of the world. So it's quite a developed coffee culture. And when I came here, there was practically no specialty cafes at the time, and this was in 2017.
Because it was 8 years ago.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there was maybe one or two that were doing specialty coffees. And so I had all this experience with as a barista in Australia, and I thought, okay, this is something I actually really enjoy doing as well, because working in these IT companies, it wasn't my calling. I studied sociology, and IT is.
I thought that you said you studied hospitality, no?
No, I worked in hospitality while I was studying, but I was studying
I see.
sociology,
I get it.
particularly it's a very niche section of sociology, sociology of sport. And
Really?
Yeah.
Did you used to be an athlete?
I've played football, but I wouldn't say it was at a semi-professional level, very lower leagues kind of thing.
Did you get injured?
Basically why I stopped playing altogether, because I had multiple injuries and it was just becoming too high maintenance.
Yeah. But at the same time, you still was interested in sport, so you decided to do sociology. Like in sports?
Yes, exactly. I started doing a sports science degree, but I just found that we had some subjects that were humanities subjects like sociology and psychology, and I found that sociology was I discovered it as something that I really enjoyed, and I was quite good at university. So then I decided to specialize in that, and I majored, and I did a master's in that afterwards, and I basically, I guess, I realized halfway through my thesis that I was kind of researching my own history, because
really?
my research was about how to incorporate refugees and asylum seekers into a society using sport programs.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And I basically then realized, literally halfway through this thesis,
Did you-
it kind of like reminiscent of my experiences growing up in Australia, playing football, and
Did you choose that theme yourself, or it just like happened?
yes. So I chose this theme, but at the time it wasn't something that I thought about as a part of my history. It was just something that I was surrounded by, I guess.
Do you think like you chose it subconsciously?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't think about that before, like I'd chosen it. It took me so part of my research was playing football for a team that was made from asylum seekers. In Melbourne, it's like a community project, and I was volunteering, and I was playing with them, and I was coaching as well. And I was collecting all this, I guess, data, making notes and interviewing the players and their experiences. And then I realized a lot of it was just my experiences also, and then it kind of clicked. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing something that I was on the other side, you know, as when I was younger. So yeah, that's something that I was very interested in, but sorry. But then when I came here, it's such a niche degree. There was not so much job opportunities unless you're working for charities. And then I did volunteer here for a charity, and we took young boys, 15, 16-year-old boys from the refugee camps. They were mainly Afghanistani and Syrian. And we would take them to one of these sports centers and just hire a football pitch so they can play. So it was basically just providing resources for them to be able to play football and feel like children. You know, so
I love it.
So
It's
that
really
was
good program.
what I did, but that was voluntary work, and so I started working in these IT companies, doing content writing and stuff like this, and it wasn't fulfilling. So that's when I really had the idea to open a cafe, because I really enjoyed being a barista and making coffee for people and connecting with people and being in a dynamic environment. So
I feel like you were really lucky to find that, like, calling sociology in sports and doing research that you really enjoyed, like when you were really young, and then you can really like understand that feeling when you really love what you're doing.
Yes.
And then when further in life you do something that you're not particularly really into it, you can really distinguish it. I think like not all people are like blessed with this kind of experience.
Yeah, correct. I guess they're stuck in something that they didn't enjoy, but they don't know if it's they don't know the actual something.
They don't know like what it feels like when you're really working on something that you love.
Correct,
and you really enjoy, and they're like would do just like something and just like it. I think it's like it's about the quality of life and like how you can enjoy your life.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's just it's completely different managing stress with something that you really enjoy doing and with something that you actually don't like doing. It's a lot more everything just becomes way more difficult. But for me, I also searched a long time for what it is, what I should do. You know, initially I thought in high school I wanted to do psychology. But I also was very keen on sports, football particularly. And so I started doing a double degree in psychology and sports science. And then I realized that I didn't like psychology at all. So then I dropped that degree, but then I picked up sociology, and it was kind of like a bit of trial and error. But I wasn't afraid to just stop doing something that I wasn't interested or wasn't feeling it, I guess. But it also led to a lot of soul searching, I guess, in a way, because I didn't know what it was. I had to sort of try a lot of different things until I felt right.
You need to try a lot of things when you know like what you really like, what you don't like.
So it was a lot of trying a lot of things, and particularly at university. I did a lot of like volunteer work in various different places. That kind of. It turns out coffee and football. So.
Do you still play football sometimes?
Unfortunately, I had played football here when I came for a few years, but it was always a matter of when I will get injured and not a matter of if. So it's not long time will pass, and then I sprained my ankle or something, and then it's sort of it's fine. I think it's just a lot of wear and tear. You know, I grew up playing football on the streets, even in Bosnia before we left, and I played every single day on the street, on concrete. In Australia, with friends, we used to play on this concrete basketball court every single day, and I think just playing on such a surface was not good. But then I also played for a football club. and then having these different kind of surfaces like grass and concrete, and was not ideal really. But
Yeah.
I had to sort of just stop playing because it really hindered my
Yeah, sure.
professional life.
Yeah.
So now I don't play anymore, but I still follow football and interested in all the other aspects, I guess.
Yeah. So at what point did you realize that you want to open your own coffee place?
I think it was literally maybe in my first year being here and working in this IT company that I realized I don't have a place where I really love to go for coffee, and I know also from experience we used to come here for holidays every few years with my family to visit relatives.
Yeah.
And over the years, I would see all the trends that would happen in Australia that would eventually come here. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're sort of like...
Can you give some maybe examples?
In terms of fashion, in terms of, I don't know. Oh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think of...
Is it like, I don't know, some trend for oversized clothes or something like that?
Yeah. Basically, I remember, for me, like I mainly noticed the trends in the fashion, like bags, or because every time I would come here, everyone would stare at me like
what
the way I looked.
What are you wearing, really?
And then the following time I come here, it's like it's kind of the thing that everyone's doing.
Everyone is wearing it.
And it's like cool. It just took a few years for all these things to come. But then even foods and things like this, So
actually, I really like your shirt.
This is my brother's creation. He's
really? Did he do it himself?
Yeah. So this was inspired by Hong Kong's red light district. And so when he was living there, he created.
So he's really crafty. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. He didn't like make the. He designed the.
He designed
so
it.
He basically designs these clothes, and then he gets he sends off his ideas to a clothing manufacturer, and they create for him, and then
it's really cool. And does he have his own brand?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just basically pretty lucky to always have a bigger brother that provides me with cool clothes all the time. Yeah. It's very lucky.
Yeah.
This was always kind of something that stood out for me, that things would just kind of come here eventually. And then I guess with Melbourne being such a progressive coffee city, I figured there's definitely something I can contribute here. And
because before you had years of experience working in the different coffee shops, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know how to make.
How many years were that? Like,
I think around 9 or 10 years of just working, but it was like mainly just part-time work, while I was studying.
But still, that is a lot of
experience. It accumulates, yeah. So it's like, and like I said, like the cafes here they're all kind of similar. They all have like a TV, that where they, you watch football, and it's kind of like just.
Why do they have a TV here?
I think people are just really love their sports here, and
so they come in cafes to watch sports.
Yeah, they do, and and I think it's something that kind of like they figured out a way where it's like a catch-all. They can provide. When there's a big game on, people come and they drink beer or coffees, and like they can have more revenue that way, I guess. But there was not so many kind of specialty of anything. All the places are bar, cafe, and they cover everything. So that's nice, but it's also they don't specialize in any one thing. They don't do any one thing really well. They do a lot of things okay. And so when you want a really good coffee, it's like the coffee is always just okay with a lot of the places. There's a Pržionica was like the place that was there from the start, and
it's a good place.
so I would come there from Banovo Brdo for coffee from time to time, but there was nothing anywhere else really at the time. And then Cafeteria started introducing single origin beans, but Cafeteria is, a chain, so it's not.
It's not like a specialty coffee place.
Yeah, I mean it is, but it's not really. It's a corporate chain, and that's I don't know how much passion they have for making a good cup of coffee. So,
but also another thing that I noticed in Serbian like coffee places, they really like putting really loud music inside.
Yeah, I think.
And what I love about this place that you always have really chill music that you can just like come in, chill, have really nice talk with a friend, or just like come in, chill, and drink some coffee and read a book.
Yeah, I think when we opened here, we looked at the location of it, and we sort of adapted to that location. It's very quiet street. It's so it kind of makes sense for the place to be sort of like. Not a hideout, but kind of somewhere where you can just go and pull away from the noisy streets and relax a little bit, because it kind of feels like that. Once you exit the street, you're suddenly on a busy road where it's loud.
Yeah.
And
this one is really nice street.
So we sort of just adapted it to where we were. We just before we signed here, we looked at a venue near the market. By Loni's market.
You mean near the piazza?
Yeah.
Oh, I
and
see.
that would have been a different concept altogether, because it's a completely busy, crazy busy sort of location. And actually, the Forum, the name from the cafe, kind of stems from that venue, because it was initially I was thinking of somewhere where it's like a center of town, where it's a meeting place, like the Italian piazza, or the what actually Serbians call piazza, but I didn't want to make it so like what's the word, so obvious that it's a piazza or whatever. So I looked at other meeting places where people come together, and then Forum came up, and there's also like a forum in sort of a private group chat that I have with some friends. So it kind of just clicked, and I kind of liked the name.
Like you had a chat between friends that you called Forum before?
Yeah. It's called Open Forum.
And you took that name for your coffee shop?
Well, it was again something probably in my subconscious, but I was basically looking for synonyms for like a market or a meeting place, and Forum came up, and I liked the idea. But this group chat we have, it's basically is me and friends sharing football content.
Yeah.
And then one guy shared something that was not football related, and he said, "Is this okay to share?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's an open forum.
Yeah.
You can share whatever you want."
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love that the name has this story.
Yeah. So that's kind of then when I decided on forum, I you kind of do your research. You look at Google and like, are there forums?
Yeah.
If someone looks up Forum, what comes up?
Yeah.
Are there any other cafes with the same name? And it made sense, and it's also in English and in Serbian the same. It's kind of easy for people to identify. So that was kind of what it was. And then I realized, we have a group chat called Open Forum.
Wow.
So that was it kind of stuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. So you realized from the start when you came here to Serbia that you want to open your coffee place, but you opened this place 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So idea was to open a lot sooner.
Yeah.
And basically within the first year, I was already kind of dreaming up of opening something.
Yeah.
But I had this job at an IT company, and I was very I was very comfortable, but at the same time unhappy. So it was like, you know, the pay was just good enough for me to not risk anything, because I was like, you know, cushy job, but it was not fulfilling me. So at the same time, I was frustrated, and so yeah, that went on for a year and a half, and then the company got bought out by a bigger one, and my position was made redundant, and then I got paid out, which then really sort of gave me a real help in trying to open a business.
Yeah, so you got some funding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I was looking at venues, and I almost it was literally like a bit of luck that prevented me from signing a lease on a venue in near Trg Politika. It's you know where artist cafes. It's
artist Makedonska Street.
yes, just off that. It's just up above there. It's on So I almost signed a lease on that venue there, but there was a building that's being constructed right next door, and it was basically a big construction site. And the agent said that they're gonna finish up in 1 week here, you know, like because it was, you know, it was like the cafe, and then they had all the fencing and all the dust and everything.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, maybe I should just wait until they finish this, and then because it was also like a brand new apartment building that was being built. I was like, okay, there's maybe potential customers in a very fancy building, you know, and. So I decided to wait a week or two, and then COVID came and just locked down.
So it was like in the beginning of 2020?
2020, yeah. So the lockdown happened, and lucky for that building that was... Anyway, it turns out that building had that fence there for years to come. Like there was something wrong with that project.
Yeah.
And they never really... I mean, I think it's off now, but it took so many years.
Oh.
So if it wasn't for that, I probably would have signed a lease, and COVID would have just killed me immediately.
Yeah, sure.
So it was very depressing, because then I was without a job, and then COVID had ruined all my plans.
Yeah.
And then I went back to working with some IT companies again, but I really had a difficult time finding something that I was, I guess, good at and enjoyed. And
but in general, I think it was pretty hard time during COVID and lockdown.
Yeah, especially here initially it was quite strict, but then after that it was one of the better places I feel to be during COVID. So yeah, and then after that it just it took a bit of time to save a little bit more money, and also I think just bravery. It was like investing in a business for the first time ever in a country that I didn't grow up in, like learning. It takes a lot of bravery, and I see all a lot of the Russian people coming and opening businesses. I'm very impressed by that, because they don't. A lot of them don't even know the language.
But you know that a lot of actually places that they open up here, they have years of experience of being in the same business and doing the same, just in Russia.
Yeah, that's true. I did learn that later, particularly with a lot of these bigger ones. They already have businesses which are supporting financially businesses here, and
not only that, but they have also years of experience.
And
they know like how to build all of these like from zero. The whole process.
Exactly, and totally. And for me, it was completely. I didn't even know anyone here in the coffee industry. Like I didn't know. There's a small community of people here, and I didn't know any of them, even like where to buy equipment, all this kind of stuff was...
Okay, so like you want to open a coffee place, so what the first thing you do? Okay, you have some funding, initial funding.
Right now you look for a good venue. I think it's...
Like the first thing you do, you look for a good venue?
Yeah, I think so. That's the kind of
So what are the things that you're looking for? Like what makes the venue really good?
our location, I think, makes it it's probably I think it depends also the budget, I guess. So the size of it, but really it's the location. And when I was starting out, I was just looking for something that was within a budget. And then, like I said, one was like a very busy sort of marketplace area, and then this one's a super opposite of that. It's like a quiet side street, and then the concept slightly changes, you know. But I think, if you're sort of already established, you kind of like.
You just look for a good place.
Yeah, you look for a good place, and I think probably somewhere with, again, it depends. You know, like Sonda is in a nice little quiet street as well, but they already have like a brand established here and a followership. So when they open, people already found it very easily. You know.
Yeah.
So I think if you're starting out, maybe it's good to be somewhere more visible, but I don't know. Actually, we kind of opened at a time where there was this big wave of new Russian cafes that opened. So it was like super new and exciting for a lot of people that a new cafe was when we opened. Yeah. So we just barely even advertised, to be honest, on Instagram. Like 10 days before, we put up one photo and paid promotion for like a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just like had a promotion on Instagram and that was it?
Yeah, for 1 week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the people learned
very quickly. And then we had like Mappa Mag and a lot of I guess people that with their like Telegram blogs and stuff like that have seen it and just advertised, and it just really. I think the word got out very quickly.
Yeah, I think that I learned about this place from some Telegram channel.
Yeah, a lot. I asked people, it was crazy to see, on the second day, one girl would come here and ask me if she can record, and I said yes. And then within a few hours later, people were like, oh, we saw you on this girl's Telegram channel, and I was like, wow, that was fast. Like that was really, and the first few months were very, very busy unexpectedly.
It's good.
So
but that was 2 years ago, right?
Correct. Yeah, in September. Yeah.
You opened in September 2023.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I moved into this area in May 2023. Yeah.
Okay, so just before we opened. Yeah, and this area, like now, there's since we moved here, so Sonda came and 2 other cafes opened up just around the corner, and there's a bar that opened up there and a fast food place. So it's like, it's just suddenly there's a lot of new life and energy in this area.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, a lot of places are also closing.
Yes.
Yeah, at the same time, a lot of places are closing.
But particularly this quarter, it was very, this street was super, a little bit depressing as my friend who comes here every day. So we saw this venue, and this used to be a storage for air conditioning parts.
Oh, I see.
And it needed a lot of work, but this outside area here was completely graffitied, and there was a lot of dog poo and everything here. It was just really like a place you just want to skip, and my friend was walking past and I'm like, oh, hey, Peter, I just signed a lease. What do you think of this place? He's like, I don't know, man, it looks a bit depressing, and then I was like, yeah, it does, but, we really sort of put a lot of effort into like, renovating it and cleaning it up and,
And how long it took for you to renovate?
Actually, 3 months, 3.5 months, and it took
this is pretty fast.
Super fast. I was on a mission, I was and even then I was like stressing, wow, this is taking forever. I was very, I really just wanted to start straight away, and I'd really arranged like all the work to be done. I had the plumbers come like, for 1 week, and then I'd immediately organize electricians to start like on the same day as these guys finish. It was very, I don't know how I managed. I'm not that organized usually, so that was really
You really
really
were like really motivated.
yeah. The thing that took the longest was the counter for the coffee machine. We had one guy who was gonna build it, and he threw out his back, and he said he can't do it. And this was in August, and we planned to open in August.
Oh.
And then I had to find someone else to do it. And in August, everyone here is on holidays. It's very difficult to find someone. So
Yeah, that's true.
I found some people in Kruševac who could make it, and to their credit, they did it fast. But yeah, that actually postponed it for like 3 weeks. You know, if it wasn't for that, we'd be open even earlier. But yeah, we really, you know, put a lot of effort. My parents were helping me, my fiance, my brother, his fiance, everyone was like painting and doing
love
stuff.
it.
So it was like really big family effort to just.
Yeah.
And-
So everyone helped out.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
that's great.
anything that we could do ourselves, we did ourselves.
Yeah.
And the things we couldn't, like electricity and the parquet, professionals did all these kind of things, plumbing.
I love that your family supported you and they helped you a lot.
Yeah, always, and still they still do. You know, my mom still comes and she's like, oh, let me help, let me clean the dishes, and she's constantly. It's kind of a little bit annoying. Yeah, but it is, and I'm so grateful. I actually this would not happen if I didn't have that support.
I think it's
from everyone.
really important to have, like, you know, the support of the closed ones behind your back.
Yeah, you know,
cheering for you.
absolutely.
For you to be
know,
successful.
even before the first one, before COVID, that I was single at the time. Honestly, in hindsight, I don't think that would have worked out well because since I met my fiance, she did a lot of this sort of aesthetic of this place, and that really, huge difference. But just support at home generally, like when it's stressful or when you need something, she's always there, and family generally. So
did you meet here?
yes, we met here.
But she's also from Australia.
Correct. Yes, she grew up here. She moved when she was 19 to Australia, and she lived there for about 10 years, and then she moved here during COVID. And yeah, we met here, and crazy that she actually like would go to the cafe where I was working in Melbourne.
Oh.
But I think never.
But you never met?
No, like it's
really?
yeah. So we were like around the same place, but I now can't recall if I was there while she was going to that place, because she came to Melbourne a little bit later. So, but I'm pretty sure I worked there still when she was coming to visit. So, but I never actually like.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
But you met here.
We met here, so it was kind of crazy to learn that she used to go there for coffee and scones, and we had really big scones.
Scones. This is like a bun, right?
Yeah, it's like a British.
Yeah.
And you serve it with cream.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we had these really huge ones, and she used to love those there. And I don't remember if I ever saw her there or not, but yeah.
So it was fate to meet here.
Yeah. So.
How did you meet?
On Tinder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
It's
good.
Yeah, I always used to think that was like not possible to meet anyone on that app worthwhile to like have a relationship. But I know a bunch of people that have actually, like my
me too.
close friend that actually married and have children and they're happy.
Yeah, me too.
So that kind of gave me, I don't know. It kind of like opened my eyes to actually that being a possibility. But yeah, so yeah.
Wow, I love the story that you went to one coffee place.
Yeah.
And then years later you met here. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's great, and we both feel like we prefer living here, but we're also very privileged to have a dual citizenship, and we can, always move back. But that is something that we obviously we opened this, so we're not planning to go anywhere. And yeah, I don't have a wish to live in Australia, to be honest, but I don't know. You never know.
So the first thing, you need to find the venue if you want to open the coffee
Back
place,
to the
right?
story. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
so what is the second thing that you need to do?
Are we talking for someone that's already have experience or someone that's starting to start?
Let's say for someone who doesn't know yet what he's doing, like, and doing it for the first time, how was it from your experience?
My first advice would be to look at all the financials and then see how much money you have, and then expect to spend double. That's just, people used to tell me this, and I was like, no way, it's I have all the, I've calculated all the costs and everything.
So you calculated all the things?
Yeah, and it literally takes double of what you think it costs, because there's always things that come up that are unforeseen expenses, always. And
like something that you didn't take into account.
Yeah, but even in when you're renovating, some things become suddenly costlier because you need to repair this or you need to do this,
Yeah.
Like you would get quotes for a plumber, for electrician, for all these things, but then suddenly, the roof, the ceiling is takes way longer to paint and it costs way more to, something always goes not to plan. So that's one thing that was definitely you need to take into account. And yeah, make sure to just do all the maths of how much everything costs. That would be the thing. And then I would look for a good venue somewhere. I mean, I'm trying to think now because.
So do you remember when you tried to open this place? What was the bottleneck? What was the hardest thing that blocked you from opening?
I think it was the fear of opening a business. For me, it took me a long time to actually sort of bite the bullet and say, no, I'm going to actually do it. And
so for some time you were already ready, in financially wise, but you were just
didn't have the bravery. It was so when the COVID happened, and then I went back to working in an IT company. I worked for 9 or 10 months, or maybe even longer.
Yeah.
And I totally burnt out, and I was like, I was then ready. I was like, okay, I'm gonna open the cafe. But then it was just like me looking at venues and looking for other jobs at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it was always sort of in two.
So it took some time for you to fully commit.
Yeah, and then I found another job quicker than I found the venue that I was kind of happy with and within my budget. So then I went to this other job, and then I was unhappy because I was constantly like, I really prefer to have a cafe, and so it was this kind of limbo sort of. Wanting to do it, but not fully being 100% okay, no, I'm gonna stop with this IT companies and I'm just gonna do this. And so I had a pretty bad experience in that the second job, and then that was the final straw that I was like, okay, no, I definitely don't want to return to this ever, and I'm gonna do everything that it takes to open a cafe. And that. Then I just spent literally just looking for venues. No more looking at LinkedIn, no more looking at any of that stuff. And I was fully committed to just opening. But it took me literally 2 really burnout jobs that pushed me over the edge. So that was what that was. And then just I basically went around looking for cafes, venues, but then also was looking at which coffee you're going to use and reaching out to all roasteries and trying to find equipment and stuff like this.
So was it hard finding the equipment?
Well, for me, because I didn't really know anyone at the time, I started looking for, basically the options were like uh, br- brand new Lama Zoko machines, which I couldn't afford at the time. So, and there's not so many options of like brand new gear, you know. And I didn't trust people enough, I didn't trust people enough here to buy second-hand machines. And I didn't know any of the service people that could help me fix them if they break down in the middle of a shift. So I was kind of like, I definitely need a new coffee machine and a new equipment. But basically everything else here is second-hand that we sort of like scavenged across internet and different places.
Yeah.
And then sort of just fixed ourselves. And we were on a very small budget, just to put it out there. So we did a lot of the work ourselves, but I said, okay, the coffee machine needs to be new, and the equipment that makes the coffee needs to be new.
Yeah.
And we found this roastery called Gradska Pržionica. And they were offered us, you can go there and select the beans that you want to use, and we made our own blend with them. And they also have the option of offering you a new machine, and you pay it off with every kilogram of coffee you use. So
what does it mean?
So basically, I paid 50% of the coffee machine up front.
Yeah.
And then the other 50% off, I sign a contract for the beans.
Oh, that you're gonna like buy the beans, like for example, for a year or something.
Yeah,
like that?
so it was a 2-year contract, and I buy beans from them, and so if say the beans cost 40 euros a kilo, I pay 10 euros on top, and so it's 50 euros. And so with every bag that I buy, it's pays 10 euros off the machine.
Yeah, I see.
And you have to do that within the 2-year mark. So if you sell more beans, you can do it even in a year, you know. So
I see.
that was a really
it was a good deal.
It's a good deal for someone on a budget for sure.
Yeah.
So it's really perfect. And yeah, because then that sort of made it easy to just you have beans, you have a new machine, and then they would also service your machine and your equipment. So it was like
it's good.
It's very good deal. So that's kind of what I opted for. And then in this now almost 2 years that I'm open, you've met so much of the community, of the service people, of who is trustworthy to buy second-hand machines, who can repair your grinders. If I had these kind of contacts when I started out, I probably would have gone for maybe a second-hand machine. But actually, I love the setup I have right now, so I'm very happy anyway. So it worked out really well. But yeah, it didn't fill me with confidence not knowing anyone in the industry. Like in Australia, I knew people for everything, you know. So,
but now 2 years forward, you know people for everything here too, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's a big learning curve. It's very fast. You learn. So
it's gonna be easier for you to open the second place, the third place.
Correct. If plans to open another one. I think I know exactly which machine I want, where to get it, who can help me service it, all these kind of things. So it's it's very easy. So now if for the second place, you already have sort of like all the people that you're buying, all your things like paper cups, trays, I don't know, all the ingredients for everything. It's already there. All you have to do is just order double now if you're gonna have another cafe. You know, so it's like super easy. All this stuff took a lot of time planning and researching and trial and error. Sometimes you start working with someone, and then after a few months you realize they're not good to work with. You know, and then you have to find. But now after some time, I have already like very good established network of So basically
So how long it took for you to kind of like get back your initial investment into this place?
Ooh, that's a good question because I don't think I still have it because.
But you are profitable.
Yes, we are profitable, but I'm still not paying. I'm still like earning minimum wage or something like this. You know, like it's really. And if I look back at the job that I had before, of the wage that I was earning, I'm in a big minus in that sense. So I cannot save.
But your own like coffee place, this is something like scalable because you can open the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and when you kind of like sell, like basically your time, you can't sell more of your time because it's like limited thing.
Yeah. So in terms of I honestly still like. In terms of like getting back the money that I invested, it's I don't actually know how long it took me, but I didn't fully get all the money. Like I had saved up enough savings on the account, then that I used to just invest in new, better gear, more like new grinders and new things like this. So I still like. It's still sort of like an ongoing investment. I'm still not getting. So.
But at least did you get at least like 70% back?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's good.
If I didn't invest in anything, yes. Even more than that.
Okay, it's good.
But then.
So probably the third year would be like the whole. The whole investment is back.
Correct. Yeah.
So it's actually pretty good.
I would say so for a small business for sure. Now the trick is to try and earn a higher wage and have but it's getting there. It's still now we're 2 years and we're still improving on every month. So. I mean, obviously in the winter periods we were quieter than say the summer periods, but when I'm compared the same time from last year and the year before,
it's growing.
It's
good.
So it's a good sign. So and there's still more potential for growth. It just needs more investments, of course, but there is more. There is potential. There is. Things that I can see to improve.
But the winter period is kind of lower than the whole other year?
Yeah, February generally is like the quietest, even a bit of like the first few weeks of March.
Oh, really?
Yeah, September and October are like the
What
most.
about July and August?
So this is the thing. When I opened the cafe, a lot of so even the people from the roastery and bookkeeper and a couple other people were saying, in August, a lot of the cafes closed for like 10 days or 2 weeks for a collective holiday. And to me, that was mind-blowing that when I came here to come and I would go for a coffee and the place is closed for 10 days, I was like, why, how? It's like I'm kind of like amazed and impressed at the same time. Like, this is so nice. People focus on their life, and
they go on. This is like life balance.
Yeah, this is great.
This is not work-life balance. This is life balance.
This is beautiful, But at the same time, I was like, I also really want a coffee, and this is annoying, And so they advised me. It's like in August you should also like. It's cheaper for you to close than stay open. But the principle of doing that, I don't know. Like I feel like it's better to stay open. I don't know, and it turned out that so we opened in September and we had a really good September, October, and then a quiet period across winter, and then the following year up until so every month was better and better and better and better, and then I expected August to dip, but it was actually the best month.
Oh, really?
Up to
like of the whole year?
From January to August. August was the best.
Oh, really? Wow.
And I didn't anticipate this at all. I expected quiet, but we we had a lot of tourists, you know, and we're close to the market where a lot of tourists would come. And I asked a lot of people how you found us, you know, and they're just like, oh, on Google Maps, you know, we like the look of the place and it's close to the market that they were there. And so we had a very busy August, and then September and October were even busier.
And what about July? Was it also busy?
Yeah, it literally was like every month was bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So like July was better than June, and June was better than, so it was like really kind of like an upward, you know.
Good.
Yeah,
It's
so this year similar kind of thing. So yeah, and this year is better than the previous year. So it's it was good.
I wonder why winter is like slower.
I think there's too many things going on. People are kind of financially spent from all the holidays, festivities, Christmases, and all the.
Do you really think that's the reason? I don't think so.
I mean,
I feel
I don't
like
know, to be
I feel
honest,
like after the holidays you would probably maybe cut some like eating out in some fancy restaurants, you know, but like coffee is actually like it's okay. It's not that expensive.
That's true. I mean, I don't know what the real reason is, to be honest, but it's definitely like a lot quieter. Maybe it's just people don't want to go out when it's so cold, but it's also it doesn't.
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense also because people
do you think
drink coffee in winter also, and especially when it's a nice hot cup of coffee that you want to have a more. But I don't know. I think for me, I know for sure when I was working in Melbourne, Christmas period and New Year period is especially in Australia. So in Australia it's summer.
Yeah.
It's Christmas and New
New
Year all at once.
Yeah.
Everything happens in that summer period. All the festivals, all the events.
The busiest period of the year.
Yeah, and then winter is June, July, August.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. There's no Christmas, there's no New Year, and it's just cold and not fun.
Oh, it's cold over there?
In Melbourne it is, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's nothing, there it's like really quiet, you know, in those periods. So, but here it's like at least you have these events to look forward to, like Christmas and New Year. And then there's also here this Slava, you know, a lot of people celebrate a patron saint.
Oh, really? Oh,
And
yes,
so
I've heard about that.
they are all across, you know, November, December, January, February.
Do you celebrate Slava?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, we celebrate on January 20th, St. John.
Oh,
And
it's good.
Yeah.
So it's like New Year's, then Christmas, then your Slava.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good month.
Yeah.
January is
and
a
so
good month.
and there's so many of these Slava in January and February. So I think honestly it's people are just going constantly to dinners to their family and friends, and it's honestly it can be exhausting sometimes because it's just you're constantly overeating and over drinking in that whole month. And I think maybe also people are spent, you know, as in physically and also maybe financially. I don't know. So I don't know. That's my theory, but who knows what I'm not sure.
I think maybe people are just like traveling during winter because it's like kind of cold here.
Yeah.
During winter.
Also probably yeah. So, but it's it's a quite. I think it's just on us now to think of creative ways to bring in customers, like maybe organizing some events, I guess, you know, that would draw people, something cozy and warm that would people, you know, would want to come out of their home and spend time here and drink coffees. So I don't know, but it's something that, you know, we can work on, I guess, you know. Think about events. I don't know, we have a record player. I always thought I never eventuated this idea, but basically I want to just have people to bring their own records and come and play it, you know.
Oh, really?
Like
that would be really
on
cool.
a Monday, you know, they can
Like
come and bring...
Like a DJ set?
Well, more people just bring their favorite record and play one or two songs, and then if there's more people, they can share like their music interests. But something that's sort of, it's difficult to sort of manage the maybe you can have like a genre of like your best 90s record or something. I don't know. But even then, it's like the music styles would maybe differ too much. I don't know. But I don't know. There's many things that you can organize. You know, some kind of events
Yeah.
where people enjoy.
So I heard that if you have like restaurants or coffee places like in Europe, then that you need to open at least like 5 places to really have some
Wow. Okay.
some profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does it sound like true?
Honestly, I think yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I like after these 2 years, I think this just the one cafe is definitely not enough to have like a comfortable paycheck. For sure you can, but there's always so many running costs that eats up all your profits,
Yeah.
and you constantly have to reinvest
Yeah.
to be competitive. So I think definitely you need more than one in order to have like a comfortable living wage. Of course, you can live like this, but it's on a literally like minimum wage, and then the amount of work that you put in for a minimum wage, it's like, yeah, it's difficult to sort of justify, but I'm not sure. Maybe some other places depends. Maybe they have one good big venue in a good location, and it's enough to generate high profits. But small businesses, I think you need multiple of them for sure.
So what's the most favorite part of the job of running your own coffee place?
I think the people around you. I think it's. I've never had more. I don't know. It's just like seeing people that are very happy around this place, and seeing this as a center of community, and sort of bringing people together and making them happy. Like I didn't expect, because I've worked in a lot of cafes, and yeah, they're always like sort of you have the regulars and all that, but when you own a place, it's like and you work here as well, people have a different sort of I don't know, approach, and it's very rewarding to see that you're making people happy. It's like, it sounds a little bit shallow in a way, like that I'm making people happy, but it's not something that I'm like.
No, it sounds really sweet.
Yeah, it's I don't know, just people find I don't know, they appreciate this place, and it's not something I expected, and that's really the most.
Oh, really? So what did you expect?
I didn't think about that at all. I think I opened it just because I kind of enjoy making coffee and being around new people and meeting people and having these chats.
Yeah.
But then when they come and they give you presents and they're like grateful for everything that you do for them, which you don't even sometimes know what it is, but I think a lot of people, especially now that a lot of them work from home and they're working by themselves, and they're sitting alone all the time, coming here and just having a chat or meeting new people, it makes them, it just makes them, it gives them new energy, and you connect people.
That's true.
So they're very grateful that you provide a space for them to be able to connect with others, similar-minded people. So, and then so many. I've never had more gifts in my life in the last 2 years, and that's
so
really mind-blowing and like humbling. So that was really the most unexpected and the best part of earning this.
So you just,
not the presents, but the gratitude people provide.
So you just enjoy being around people and like having a really nice community.
For
here.
sure, and I think this also stems from my sociology side. Having a community and the value of community, and helping people in one way or another. And
I feel like actually the whole vibe of the city, just like, because Serbian people are like mostly, they're really friendly and open, and a lot of like other people, like for example, like some Chinese people and Russian people as well, they all like immigrants and they like kind of have to be open and friendly.
Yeah, yeah.
And that creates really good vibe. Like
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. And when you're open to new ideas and new meetings and new, I don't know, opportunities. And that's and when you provide something like this, where people feel comfortable, and it's kind of like because it's I guess it's a specific cafe where people connect with it, and it attracts a particular type of person here, which are like-minded people, and so it's kind of already a barrier, you know, like you come from Russia and I'm here, but we have similar interests, and I don't know, someone from somewhere else, I don't know, America would come here and they would bond over, I don't know.
Like bond over a good cup of coffee.
And exactly, and so it already breaks some barriers down, and you're open to meeting people from various parts of the world, and and also age differences. We have people that are in their 80s that come here.
That is so nice.
And we
I saw a really sweet grandma earlier today who was like ordering coffee.
Yeah, exactly, and it's not how many times do you have a chance to meet someone that's 70 or 80 years old in everyday life, unless it's your own grandma. It's really not that often. So and they come to the same place for coffee, and they appreciate the same things as you do. And I learned so many things like that from people that I never would have other chance to meet. So it's that's what I actually miss the most when I was working in an office. You're meeting your colleagues are all kind of similar, whereas here is a bit more diverse.
It's kind of cool too to meet your colleagues, but you like it's the same people every day in a really closed space, and once you meet all of them, you want to meet someone else.
Well, I mean, some people don't. I accept that some people don't enjoy. There's a lot of like small talk here and meeting a lot of people all day. That can be exhausting sometimes as well. But you got to really enjoy that aspect, and then eventually some of those people become long life friends. I still have friends that I met. They were my customers in Australia, and
really?
It's just sort of over time sometimes you end up spending, because if you work an 8-hour shift and these people come every day for an hour, you end up spending so much time with them over the course of a few years, and then you end up seeing them outside of work, and it's that's I missed just meeting different people and all different ages. And,
I love it.
Yeah.
So who creates the playlist for this place?
It's a combination of me and Spotify and my other colleagues.
So it's you? Mostly it's you?
We pick sort of the. I kind of pick the songs that I think are suited for this sort of atmosphere and venue. So it's, as you said, mainly a little bit chill music, nothing too fast and nothing too attention demanding. Because I always hate when I'm sitting somewhere and there's like a really long solo of a guitar or something complicated that's drawing my attention away from, say, having a conversation. So it's often like easy listening music and like volume down. I sort of just pick things that I kind of like, and then I just select similar themed music. But colleagues also do the same. So it's whoever's working, they pick something for the day they feel like, and then
great. So it's collective effort.
Everyone brings their own little flavor to it. So it's and we always have some creatives working here. So far, it's and just I think by accident, not by design, but a lot of the staff that have worked here are either artists or musicians. Literally all of them were artists or musicians, and
that's good.
Then you're kind of safe knowing that they're gonna pick something cool.
Sure.
So that's
I also like really love the um, how do you how do you call it? How do you call this like style of the menu? Style of the letters of the menu?
The font.
Yeah, the font. Yeah, I really love the font.
So a friend of my fiance, she's a graphic designer, and she actually created the logo and the font for our menu. And she's super talented, and yeah.
So that was really like a really community effort. Everyone put something.
Yeah, we were on a small budget, and so everyone really helped us out a lot, and super grateful. Yeah, Alex, she did the logo and that. She was like, you know, she is like, I will not charge you for this. You know, I was like, no, you have to. I need to feel like I pay you for at least something symbolic. She's like, no. And so it went back and forth for a while, and I was like, please let me like pay you something because I feel like I'm happy that you wanna, but you can even give me a lower price just so I wanna pay. And then I was like, what is the average that someone would pay you for like something? And then she put the number, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll just take you to dinner because there's no way. She knew that I would not be able to afford. So yeah, I mean, also she's from Australia, though she lives in Europe now. But yeah, the amount that it costs, like for these kind of services, is like we were all pretty happy to have and lucky to have friends
Also,
and family.
I really love that you always have these little flowers on the tables.
Yeah. So this is my fiance's. She loves arranging flowers and buying always like quirky and unusual varieties. So she really puts all that effort. Like this is one thing I would not ever be able to do on my own, and I would never be able to afford to have like a subscription somewhere to do this for us. So she weekly goes and buys flowers for the vase and on all the tables and arranges it, and so yeah, she adds a lot of these like finer touches to the place that people love. So yeah, like I said, without people around me, that it's like this would never happen and would be not as cool, definitely, if it was just me, you know. So
this is like the vibe of the whole community around you.
It is a little bit, yeah. Everyone sort of chips in, as I said. You know, this was my brother painted this with his fiance and my parents.
Actually,
and,
the colors are really nice.
Yeah, everything we did ourselves, really, like everything that we could, and we learned to do things on the way. Even the things that we didn't know how to do, we did ourselves. So it's just the main stuff like plumbing, electricity.
Did all of these things frustrate you at the time, or they just like fueled you? Like
no, it
like
was.
It's like, oh, okay, it's great. I need to do this new thing, another new thing, and just like.
No, it was good. I enjoyed learning to do all these things, you know, and doing stuff with my hands and seeing the result, like tangible results, you know, immediately. This I think with like, you know, I was doing content writing before, and it's like, yeah, you have KPIs, but it's sort of you're just doing the work, but it's kind of just you don't see tangible results immediately, you know. And this is like, okay, if I paint this, you see it immediately at your result of the work. So I was really enjoying these kind of little jobs, and also when you're restricted financially, you become more creative, and things just somehow work out like you wouldn't plan them otherwise, but in a better way somehow. So it was fun actually to do all these kind of things, and yeah, you see these little challenges, and it was kind of like positively done. So yeah, I don't know. It was, and it's super rewarding when things come off nicely, you know. So ciao.
So we talked about what is like your favorite part of the job. So what is the toughest part of the job that you really hate?
Ooh, good question. The toughest part of the job, I think the toughest part of the job would be the I think the staff turnover and the staff coming and going. So
the process of like hiring
finding
new
yeah, that is it's the nature of the industry. It's very transient.
Yeah.
People are come and go.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of takes the most energy and also resources to train new staff. And
Yeah.
I think that's the least something I least enjoy doing. Yeah, so definitely that. And I think the second after that is the lack of free time. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. But because you kind of really, because I really do love doing this, so it doesn't feel as bad. But there are times where you're like, you just, yeah, you would like a little bit extra free time. But I think that eventually comes, you know. Right now,
what is one thing that you really wanted to do if you had a little bit more free time?
exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah, more exercise, because you need a valve for the stress and the pressure.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think for me, particularly someone who's played sport all my life, every day, I'm really struggling with not exercising regularly. I would exercise in the quieter months, and I have all these ideas of how I'm going to do it even when I'm busy. But then so far, it's never worked out. It's always like I'm too busy and it's kind of impossible, you know. I ride my bike to work, but then a lot of days I can't do that because it's after work I need to go pick up things, you know, do other stuff, and then it's not possible to. So that's one thing that I would definitely do more of. Yeah.
Do you go to the gym?
No, I tried going to the gym, but I find.
Is it boring for you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more that it's. Maybe I would be able to even find time, but it's like, even when I had time, I used to go to the gym, and then I would go for like 6 weeks, and then I would give up. I think just team sports for me works the best. And yeah, so that.
So what's your favorite kind of sport right now?
Other than football, I've been training rowing.
Rowing?
Rowing, yeah.
Is this the thing?
Yeah, so rowing, but it's when it's like on the and you're going backwards. Yeah, and there's like a sliding chair that goes forward and back. Yeah, so so I've been training that at an Ada lake with a Grafičar club. So yeah, there's a really cool group of people there, and I join them. Every time I have some free time to go and train, and yeah, so that's something I would wish I could do on a regular basis, and yeah, it's definitely something I enjoy doing, and it's beautiful on the Ada as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Do you play tennis or paddle?
No, I played a lot of table tennis when I was younger at home, and you know, in Australia, in Melbourne, there was an Australian Open every year, and we would get into like the tennis fever, and would play a little bit of tennis during that time.
Yeah.
But not enough to ever be able to know how to serve properly. Like, so paddle I still haven't tried. So yeah, maybe I should try that at some point.
Do you want to try paddle?
Yeah, I think it would be good, but I just my problem was even with football. I have injuries with ankles, so any of the back and forths and this just
you have to be
inflames
careful.
my ankles. I tried playing once. Have you ever played squash?
No, I haven't, but yeah, I heard
so
about
I played squash once, so I've stopped playing football altogether because of this issue. And then I played squash once, and after this training or this game that I played, I literally my ankle just swelled up, and I was like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, but the thing with squash, I think padel is a slightly better surface. Squash is like parquet. It's very hard.
Actually, I think like in that sense, squash is much faster than paddle.
It is, yeah, yeah.
So
it's more intense.
yeah, and also I think you can kind of like choose the level that you want to play at.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you play with the friends, everyone is playing just like for fun. It will be okay.
But I would like to try anyway.
Yeah.
It seems like fun. Everyone's talking about how fun it is, so
Yeah.
it's something that could be good to try as well,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to invite you to play paddle?
Yeah, we can play paddle
Yeah?
sometime. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's play paddle.
Deal. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So thank you so much, Darko, for taking the time. It was really fun chatting with you and hearing about your whole journey. How did you
Yeah.
open this really nice, beautiful place? And thank you so much for putting all of this effort and soul into all of these little things.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's what really makes this place really great.
And this is what I get from. This is also why, it fuels the fire. Really,
Yeah.
it's amazing. Feeling.
Yeah, you just like when you come in, you can really see and feel like how much effort and thought were like put into every little thing, and yeah, this is really great. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching this, and see you in the next video.
Thank you.
Bye.